I don't know.
Hit the record button. It's D. Spell D. Cause I am he, the heart here. Talk to me, Philly. 612, the Union K, the K-Way behind me. Yeah. Oh, we got, I guess.
Copyright.
He done already hit. Yeah. I don't own rights to this music. Let me go. Let me go ahead and say it. That was our vibes as we picking in. But you know, it's the Hearts here, man. I'm here today with a special guest of mine personally. My longtime best friend. One of the people that I've known my whole life. One of the most special, one of the most smartest, one of the most intuitive persons or people that I know in my life. The CEO of W.E.T, Win.Every.Time. B Moss, I call him IB. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, let them know a little bit about what's going on with the. What's up with the W.E.T? What you got on right there, though, Philly?
Got it. Just a little shirt. W.E.T. Winning every time.
Every time.
You know what I'm saying? I like that. Took that motto.
Yeah.
Cause with everything in life, you need to go at it at your hardest and your fullest, and try to win, no matter how small or big the win may be.
Yeah.
You gotta try to win every time. With everything you do.
Anything. Yeah.
With anything you do.
Yes, sir.
And that's what I try to apply to myself,
right.
My everyday life.
To any and everything you got going. Yes, sir. And I guess I might well introduce. You know, he just got back.
Don't introduce.
Hold on, wait a minute. Shout the Shaka. He back. Show on. Shout back. Shout the Shaka. Show what you got on? But hold on. Before we like real talk. What shirt you got on today?
Oh shit! Rest in peace to my homie, Ron. Y'all know Ron. You know,
right?
Good guy. Gone too soon. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
Rest in peace.
Right.
Yeah. You know.
Right.
Motherfucker made that about $23. But it's alright.
Right. So what you been doing all day, man?
Drinking with you. Shit. Hey. Yeah.
You know it happens.
Shit.
For a while.
Hey, so no, I want to say this. Since last night,
I knew it was coming.
I guess people need to start. I guess the topic of the day is understanding. You know, that's with anything. Like, I can give out a bit of information. You know, information is free. You can take and do what you want to with it. But the understanding of what you intake, yeah, I guess it helps you apply it and utilize it as best as you can. So what would be your best definition of understanding?
I can't give you a definition of understanding
Okay.
because they all different.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, like, understand what the fuck that comes out of your mouth.
Yeah.
You gotta have the information or the facts or the knowledge or the whatever to back it up.
Right.
Don't just come outside talking crazy. Then you gonna feel bad at me because I'm telling you
Right.
that's not true. You know
Because
what I mean?
they don't understand.
You don't understand. But just know that before you say anything, just know that it takes facts to back it up.
Now I'm gonna be real with you on that.
I'm just saying.
Sometimes understanding can be different. Like you can have all of the facts. Like if I tell you a piece of information,
Right.
and you're not ready to hear that piece of information.
Yes, sir.
And you slid right in though.
Go
You
ahead.
slid
Go
right
ahead
in.
with it.
You're not gonna understand.
You're not gonna
ready
understand.
to hear it.
Yeah.
You're not ready
That
to
was
absorb
powerful.
that information.
No, that was perfect.
At that particular time.
Right.
And that happens a lot.
Because they don't understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was perfect because you came right in on beat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why he brought that question to me,
Mm-hmm.
you know, situations happen, right? And, you know, things were said.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, people, like, they wasn't ready to receive. But, like, you hit it right on the nose. Like, you know, they really weren't ready to receive it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, you know, you ain't trying to tell nobody they're wrong, but at the same time, they just really wasn't ready to receive that, you know.
Because
that was, you came right in on time, man.
And I want to say
that was a good way to put it.
I guess one of the best theories or statements or whatever. People really don't want to accept the truth.
That happens.
A lot. Like they want to be right. Most people, 90. I do. I want to be right every time.
I know.
You do too. You do too, and you do too.
But you gonna make sure you're right.
Right. No, well, I mean, you know, sometimes. But see, here's the thing. Like, even when I'm wrong, I can accept when I'm wrong.
Right,
a lot of people can't accept the wrongness in things that, you know, that they are wrong about.
Right.
Or don't understand.
It's hard for somebody to say, "Hey, you right." Hey, look.
Everybody can't do that.
It's hard for a mother.
Yeah, everybody can't do that.
And see, when that happens, if you want to be right all the time, somebody could be giving you a valuable piece of information.
Yes, sir.
And you feeling like you right.
Yeah.
Brandon, was you there last night?
Information.
Right.
Was you there?
You bring up a specific situation.
But no,
we're just talking in general.
No, but it kind of feel like he was there, like, you know, because
here's the thing about it.
that shit.
Being able to receive the information, and that's what he said. Because you might, you be so in tune and trying to prove yourself right, you're not even trying to understand or can't understand that he's telling you or giving you vital information about what you're talking about. Everybody can't accept the truth. It's hard for some people to accept the truth or even admit that they're wrong.
Information is free.
Take it, you do what you want to with it. And how you understand it.
But at least how to give yourself the opportunity to have the information.
Have the information and try to understand it. Because they can, they can give you different formulas or anything. And all three of us, we can receive it different ways. But our understandings are right for us, individually.
That's true.
But we're going to sit here and argue that my point is more right than yours.
No, I guess that's why the preacher always say, hey, you go home and read it for yourself. Get what you get out of it. I guess that's why he say that.
Yeah, because
you're going to take it a different way.
And we talked about, as teachers, and you bring that up, like teachers are given, curriculums. And they're given a specific genre of things that they have to deliver to children and to the kids, to their students, right? Now, each individual student is going to intake that information differently.
I agree.
Now, the teacher has to utilize and try to understand exactly how they can best make it for all of them. Some people say, well, you didn't spend more time with my child, or this one. You got to understand this teacher is teaching 30, 40 different kids. It's not their fault, but they can't just take time out each time. It's for the person to individually understand the information that's given to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody can't, I guess, relate or get the understanding to be able to understand it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Spaceman Stuw, you in the building? What you got going on today? Behind the scene.
Well, hey, look, guys, how y'all Father's Day going?
Oh yeah, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
How that's going for y'all?
Man, another day. I'm glad that Father's Day. I am a part of Father's Day, and I appreciate it. All the above. But tell me this. Now, Father's Day ain't more celebrated than Mother's Day.
Why?
What you mean?
I think it should be the most celebrated because, the good ones need to be celebrated. They always say, oh, you don't got this outside, you don't got that. Me, myself, it's Sunday. Let's celebrate Sunday.
Yeah.
It don't got to be no day. But Father's Day should be the most celebrated because you really got good guys out here.
Right. And everybody comes from the Father.
Huh? What?
You come from the Father. Now the mother is the host. Now, she has the most responsibility. She has the most responsibility of the child. But you come from your father. Sometimes you know who they are, sometimes you don't. But
where you come from?
You come from your father. But the mother is the host. and she has the most responsibility, and you owe most of it. And me personally, you know, I owe all of it to my mama.
Well, I tell my mama
saying,
happy
but
birthday.
yeah, I mean, you know,
I'm a different kind of guy.
Right.
You know,
right.
What the fuck I say don't mean
Right.
shit.
So how did she? I mean, you know.
She said, "Thank you, baby. You want some?"
The voice though.
That's
the
how
boy.
she say it.
It's the boy.
Oh, he was there. He was there. Thank you, baby.
And for a second, I want to say, I don't care if they wanted me to. We got our ladies in the building tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got our ladies in the building.
Brandon, she said, "Thank you,
Tina,
baby.
Mom, you know what I'm saying? They in the building tonight.
But I want to say this right here for a bit, because it is Father's Day. And I just want to say it was Brandon's birthday also. And I want to say happy birthday again, since it was yesterday and now it's a national holiday.
It is.
And it's wonderful. And because he had been a father figure to my grandchildren as well as they dads. And it's all good.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And
also,
yeah, to her children also. So there you go. I just wanted to say that, and I thank you for that. And I love you.
I love you too. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your birthday.
Oh, I just want y'all to understand this. That Win.Every.Time, his birthday is now Juneteenth. I've known him my whole life. His birthday is Juneteenth. He been trying to tell me his birthday was special all his life.
You weren't ready to receive it.
I wasn't ready.
That was nice.
Yeah, cheers to the Juneteenth. To all the freedom and love.
Birthday boy.
So tell me about the Juneteenth besides your birthday. What does that mean to you now about the Juneteenth that your birthday is now
Well, it ain't even about my birthday, man.
Right,
My birthday, that's just the day I was born, but that Juneteenth.
Ooh. It's a little different. Well, they hit different though.
Oh, look.
Hold on,
I'm
Sean.
sorry. I ain't gonna.
Just hold on.
I don't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you already have.
Go ahead.
Did they teach us that in school?
No.
Okay.
I'm just asking.
I'm
asking though.
It takes black people to get
No, but I'm
stuff
asking though.
done
Because
as
my
opposed
uncle
to-
told me a whole lie and said
Yeah.
at Central School they taught them that
No, they didn't teach us
Juneteenth
that in
was a.
school.
I told him. I said,
Now, it depends though, because I didn't learn about it until I got to college.
To college, yes.
I went to
And
HBCU.
you end up taking African American classes.
Yeah.
That's all we had to take at HBCUs, you know, personally.
I didn't learn about it until I fucking read about it. I had to read. I was fucking 30-something years old.
And see, that's
See what I'm saying?
to me,
It's my
that's
fault,
what
but
it be messed up at. There's a lot of history that they didn't teach us in school that kind of, to me, would be relevant to know information.
That's very relevant.
Yeah.
Especially now that it's made a national holiday, it can be relevant.
Yeah.
No, especially when the class called Black History.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. The fucking class called Black History.
Yeah.
And you skip shit.
Yeah.
Just like for instance,
See what I'm saying?
You know,
the
you got
fucking
stuff-
class
Hold on,
called
you
Black
got
History.
stuff
What they
like
want to
Tulsa,
put in.
Oklahoma,
Yeah.
the Black Wall Street. Nobody ever talked about it.
Wilmington.
What happened in Wilmington? Nobody ever talked. But this is history. I feel like we all should know, cause in those situations, a lot of fucked up shit happened.
Yeah.
Like a whole lot of shit.
Right.
Can you imagine somebody running you off your property with the threat of you dying, and you leave your property, and then they just take the property? It's theirs.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't never been through it, but that's
But can you imagine it though?
Ancestors.
Yeah.
Your ancestors.
not
Yeah.
really. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I
But
can't
see,
even
when
imagine
it came through in 1965.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
See, I was born 1966, so you know what I'm saying. That's when we was freed in '65, but the South was the last ones to know about it.
Yes, ma'am.
But
See what I'm saying?
But see, Mom, like
And-
me
and
and
that's-
Brandon and Uzi never had to
Right. See, we
integrate.
used to have
That's what
black
she's talking
history.
about.
Shit.
Yeah, we used to have black history in high school, but they cut it out. Mr. Baker used to teach it. He was a white man, and he could teach that. He taught that class.
He was
But
passionate.
he was passionate about it. You know, because every white person ain't bad.
No.
Every black person ain't
Ain't
good.
good. Yes, ma'am.
But you know,
He
it's
said
just,
that.
you know, how you treat me is the way I'm gonna treat you.
Yes, ma'am.
So, you know, and when I was coming up, you know, segregation was just starting to try to resolve.
Yeah.
To resolve.
Oh, so you experienced that?
Yeah.
And I feel
I'm
like
born in the 60s in the South. We in the South.
Yeah.
We just freed up in 65.
Yeah. 1 year.
I was just born, but my mom went through a lot. I seen cotton.
every little town has its own history. Like
Yeah.
for instance, you can look over there and look at that sign at the church.
Yeah. And then we got Davidson
School.
Yes.
That's history.
And we used to have a day of
me-
support.
To me, why ain't
Why
Kings
we
Mountain
ain't got
telling them about it? Like, no history.
Because that's his story.
That's
Yeah,
his story.
It's historic.
That's why that sign has never been taken down.
That's right. They fight for it.
They can't.
And they fight for that building down there too.
Yeah.
They're not going to tear it
Same
down.
down there. David, yes.
They feel real passionate about that.
Yeah, but that's
because
history
our
that ain't-
ancestors went through stuff
Yeah.
to get y'all here today for where y'all at right now.
Yes,
because y'all gonna speak loud. You know, it's you know, we did what we could do to get you to this point.
Yeah.
So
And it's
And
the
see, y'all ain't
generation
going
after
for
us.
it.
It's
You
the
know, and now
generation
y'all
after us.
educated, which they did not want us to be. And hey, I say just let your mind be big and keep going with it, because that's what it's gonna take. The new generation.
Yeah, this next generation coming
They
up.
don't play. We're not playing that.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
not playing that,
Yeah.
and I think it's awesome.
Spaceman Stu, what you got to say?
I was gonna say, I don't think they taught us for the reason of that we could have took and learned from it, as far as we seen how it benefited, and then like you say, they just came in there and just took over. Versus if we look back and learn on, you know, successful, you know, communities or times where we were successful and what wrong, it was mainly we didn't protect
Educated,
ourselves.
because wasn't educated.
Right.
We didn't
He wasn't
protect
educated.
We wasn't
Yes, ma'am.
educated. That's why I say
Not
y'all are
that.
educated.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
He wasn't educated.
But see, like in a
But-
place like Tulsa, it's almost like it was hard to protect yourself. Like you can put up a fight, but in that particular situation, they brought in planes.
Gotcha.
Like the United States government attacked
Your ass.
those people.
What do you
That's
do?
crazy.
Yeah.
How do you protect
defend
yourself?
that? Yeah.
True. That's another aspect of it, because then it's like the people you seeking help from is the ones that's actually attacking you.
Holding
at the same
Yeah.
time.
Who you gonna call for help from if the government is the one sending the planes after you?
Right.
And that's why you gotta get black people in those positions.
Right.
Exactly. So
Right.
you can be better educated and know.
And I know we don't want to just. It's good to educate yourself with all black. Not speaking bad on none of that.
Right.
But I'm gonna get some of that white knowledge, which I'm gonna see what y'all thinking about.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
see, I know our black people are so intelligent. They're afraid of us for
And
some reason.
Yeah, that's why
They've
they don't
taken-
want us
they've
to know
taken a
stuff
lot
because
from
they
us.
don't want to give us
They,
their power.
look, they learned. Our black people learned on their own.
Yes. We had to, and you had to sneak, and you had to do it,
Yeah.
and you had to.
They learn from us.
Yeah.
It's the black women in the house raising their kids.
Yeah.
These fucking
Women,
kids
men,
raised-
we're
Black
so
woman raised them. They
intelligent.
taught them.
They didn't
Yeah.
know how to raise
You know what I
them.
mean?
They did not
You're
raise
right.
that.
We had to raise your kids.
Straight up.
We had to raise your kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's okay.
How they
We got
learn to
paid.
read? How
It's
they learn
okay.
to read? But guess what? They say, oh, only you can learn to read because you in the house.
And every generation
Yeah, keep
always
up
say,
with
well,
them-
I'm going to teach
them-
mine. Mine's going to be better
Yeah,
than what
than
I was.
what I
growing
was,
up.
yes.
I'm going to make sure that they have that right here. Right here. I need them to know that right here. Because it's going not only just going to help them, it's going to help me also.
But you see how that can set generations back, though.
Yes. Yes.
Especially when you have to, like, if you look at both of those places, all of that land that was took
From us.
is now making those people who taken, those families are wealthy millionaires.
Yes.
Yeah.
While the families who land got took,
They was never
check to check.
They was never able to
Like,
recover. Now all they have is like a strip of street.
So that's a setback
It is.
that you got to climb back out the mud.
Again.
Yeah.
You
I
got there.
like Steve
You
Harvey.
got to climb.
Why are we still fighting for our rights?
It don't make sense. You knew what you was doing then. Now we done brought that to attention. Now you telling us, well, you got to present it the right way. What, that you shitting us or getting over on us?
It's only one way to say it.
You already know what you're doing. You
It's
already
only
know
one
you
way to say
shitting me.
it.
You know you shit me. Now I'm saying something about it. Now you telling me to prove it.
But that's what
Why?
I love about my generation that's coming up now. They're not y'all are not standing for it.
No.
I damn sure didn't stand for it because they
They're
gonna
not standing
send
for it.
3
Y'all are not
motherfuckers home.
standing for it.
Yeah,
Look,
Hey,
they gonna send
that's
3
what I
people
saw.
home, but you gonna say, hey, you got to go over here. I said, I ain't got no work in my area. Send me home. They said, no, we
See, he
need
didn't
you
want
to
to
go over
see
here.
you home.
But guess what? I told him, man, you crazy as hell.
Bye.
Hello, Mr. Goodbye.
Hello, Mr. Goodbye. And fuck your damn sensitive ass.
Huh?
Bye-bye.
I went back the next day. They said, oh, well, you fired because it's insubordination. You didn't want to go work in another area. Guess what I told them? So?
So? All right. You want me to leave now? Oh, well, matter of fact,
Everybody got a little cray-cray in
some worse than others.
So?
That supposed to hurt. What that supposed to do to you?
Man, look, right. So,
How you look at him?
y'all crazy as hell, man.
That shit was really a joke, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, you thought I cared? I'm just, man, I just go to work. I think I give a fuck?
Right, that part.
Right. All right. So
My resume like that.
I guess
Oh.
I turn the switch to chirrit.
This is a Black Phoenix production.
Hello everybody, my name is Roger McLean of UAPRadio, and I would like to thank the Hoppers family for booking our DJ services for their recent birthday celebration. If you or someone you know from the Black community is looking for musical entertainment with free event coverage included, contact me today at 704-418-1876.
This is a Black Phoenix production.
Do you have video footage of a future star athlete and need a highlight reel pieced together? Look no further. UAPRadio offers video editing and filming services for youth leagues all the way to adults across all sports. So, contact us today at 704-418-1876.
Hello everybody, my name is Roger McLean of UAPRadio, and I would like to thank Two Ladies in an Apron for booking our photography services for their recently catered event. If you are a Black business owner or entrepreneur looking for photography services with free marketing graphic design included, contact me today at 704-418-1876.
Brooks and Melanated Labs. There's 3 things that we stand by: quality ingredients, quality products, and a thorough research formula. You can reach us at 704-750-9075. We look forward to providing quality products to you, and we look forward to you reaching out to us on Instagram at Melanated Labs and on Facebook at Melanated Labs. Thank you for your support thus far.
Stop. Give me $1,000 right now. I want 1,000 right now.
Now that I got your attention, I don't want $1,000, because if I asked for that, you'd probably be like,
This fool is tripping.
I'm out of here.
but for
$5.
This could be your infomercial being promoted, advertised, and marketed to thousands of listeners and viewers every day for a week on all UAP radio shows, platforms, and affiliated pages. This includes promoting your websites, businesses, bios, ebooks, crowdfundings, apps, studios, songs, music projects, events, and all things new regarding the Black community news. This gets you 1 minute of airtime on UAP radio shows and custom voiceover creations tailored to fit your infomercial. So call UAP Radio today at 704-418-1876, and you too can help strengthen the unity in the community.
UAP Radio, and for the voice of the Black community.
Hit the record button, I ain't answering my phone. I feel it's only right that you know when you're wrong. So how can you feel like you're right with yourself when you know you're dead wrong? Raised by a strong woman, taught me right from wrong. Thank God for my blessed, repent when you're wrong. I switched the pitch of my voice to match the tone. How was your birthday?
My birthday was
Oh, for his birthday. So, there you go again. Show the shot. I keep telling you that. We got to get him camera ready. Nah, but really though, you know, seriously, like, I guess we ain't gonna talk about your age. You wanna talk about it? Talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna say it anyway. Being in the class that you are with your age, how do you feel about yourself and, you know, where you at and the things that you want to, I guess, accomplish and achieve, and what you got going on in your life right now? You know, how do you feel about yourself personally? Like your personal.
Me personally, I feel like it's only going up.
Right.
From here.
Right.
That's good.
It's only going up because there's so many things that I want to do and that I got in the works.
Right.
And it's gonna happen.
Right. Yeah, it's already happening. Yeah.
I got to win.
Mm-hmm.
I got to
win every time.
I got to win.
You win.
And see,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff, I'm not really. I don't post nothing. That ain't my style. Like this is not really me.
Right.
Because I'm quiet.
Right.
If you don't know me personally, you don't know what's going on.
You have no idea.
Right.
Right.
And I like this.
Right. You keep it that way. Hey, you see it? He only gonna give you a look. He only gonna give you an inch of the ooze. Now watch this.
No, I ain't answering that question.
You
don't ask me that question.
Let me ask you this.
What?
How do you feel as a leap year baby about your birthday? How do you celebrate it? Because every year you don't get a birthday. You ain't been like 9.5. You ain't.
He's just burping.
He's burping.
He's just burping. Low blows.
I mean, but I'm serious though. How do you feel about that? I mean, you celebrate. How do you?
Yeah,
for people that don't know. For people that don't know, his birthday is the leap year, like the 29th, right? February 29th.
You know what? It could be the 1st. It could be March 1st. I could choose.
Right.
But you know what I choose?
What you choose?
Black History. So February 1st.
Oh, the whole month.
February is your birthday.
Black History. I'm black too.
Yeah.
They call what they call it? They call you what?
Black.
Billy Black.
Black too. But you know, I mean.
But seriously,
it's odd though. You know what I mean?
Like seriously, yeah.
Motherfuckers don't know how to take you. You know, you had to go to the school and go through a whole bunch of shit where you really regular.
Right.
Bitch, you can't add. Just put it for the month. You know
just put the fucking.
Put the day for the month. You know what I'm saying?
For real. Like seriously.
Why we got to have all this?
Right. Yeah, it really is. You know, it's not really that hard. Yeah. Bitch, my birthday on leap year. I mean, come on.
You pick a day. I'm
I
still
don't
the same goddamn age. Goddamn. I mean, you know, it just that shit was just weird.
Right.
But you know, once we got going, I mean, you know, it's just natural, really. Right?
So when is your next actual birthday? Next year? You'll be 10. You'll be 10 next year, won't you? Oh yeah.
Don't put it in front of me.
How long am I gonna get counted up?
Yeah. Well,
look, don't see
what
the fuck did that come from?
I mean,
Where's the co-host?
I'm just talking to
Where's the co-host?
Okay, that's a different level. Y'all know.
Yeah, because he done fucked me up with that one.
What?
Man, with that.
I was just
What? You ain't supposed to be telling people that shit. I'm 9.5 and shit.
You ain't but 9.5 because you a baby.
Older than that.
Oh, how old are you?
I'm fucking. How old you?
That ain't got nothing to do with that.
You ain't got nothing to do with that.
I'm somewhere around his age.
Oh, you somewhere around my age? Yeah.
No, close.
Yeah.
You know,
Close.
Give or take.
I believe you got me.
No.
I do.
Yeah, you got me.
But,
All right. Hey, Spaceman
you
Stuw.
said 32. See, I was trying to figure out. You said 29.
Tell me how your Father's Day's been going,
What,
bud.
you 30?
What you is?
I'm 29.
I'm 30.
Okay.
As long as we know.
Couldn't really add too much to it like that.
Hey, spin the camera around.
Yeah, you don't want.
But
Hold on. Now, you know that ain't my thing either.
Right.
it's not my
That's
thing
not
either.
my
I'm not
thing
camera
either.
ready.
I didn't say it. No, I'm saying I get on camera, but I'm behind the scenes.
We're talking to you now, though.
Go around.
We're talking to you now.
Tell me what your daughter done for you.
What? Yes, we want you. Yeah.
That was real nice
just
when
tell
I
them what
walked
you're
up on the
doing.
porch. That was nice for both of them. That was great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Since they want a camera on me.
Yes, we sure do.
We gonna let the bridge just get
We
hot. Get at the Uber. I just feel cold.
Yeah.
Get ready to walk back.
What I'm supposed to do?
I just want to get with you.
Go ahead.
Which way I'm supposed to go?
You good.
Man,
You
no.
tell.
I want you. I'm sick
Mom.
of you. Go that way.
Look, Tess said,
Straight out. But, I guess, also,
No, I don't know who.
I
that
want
is.
to say, I want to ask you personally, Spaceman Stuw. I'm,
Thank you.
I guess, proud or whatever it is that you chose. You chose to self-teach your daughter. How do you cope and deal with that on a daily basis? Because you are her teacher. She don't even go to school. But she's one of the most intelligent little girls I know. My niece, she'll make you say, wait a minute.
Yes, you will.
How do you go from day to day and do that? Because a lot of people that didn't know her, they would say she was in school.
Fucking with us, though.
Nah, it's him and his brothers.
It's I'll say it's not easy.
Right.
It is not easy. It's a task, man. For one, coming from a background of never ever being introduced to homeschooling in my house, I perfectly attended K through 12. I didn't miss a day of school.
Right.
And,
Good. And what you doing? If you sick, go anyway.
You missed the bus, I take you.
I take you. You going to school.
I about missed a day of school. I was really sick one day, and I got to feeling a little bit better. And you run through the house, they got the little beams that come down, come through the house. I'm thinking I'm dunking. I ran through the house.
Oh, you dunking.
Mama in the kitchen cooking. Oh, you got enough engine.
Oh, you got.
You
Mama, what you? Oh, if you could do that, you could take your ass to school.
You dunking.
I can tell you what, I'm gonna dunk your ass. I'm gonna dunk your ass.
Right at school.
Oh, you dunking.
Right. Yeah, man. It's doing that, man. It's a task because coming from aspect of picking up the information, like you say, what they taught in school or whatever, and what you actually learn out here from the previous generation before, and what you're going through now. Like you got to try to really prepare them. And I'm one to be like, if you got a problem or issue with something, you should be able to take handle of it yourself. At least have some type of hands-on experience with it. And with the pandemic coming, it was the perfect time. So it was either do that and
Force the hand a little bit.
Yeah, gotta be showing out.
Gotta be showing out.
I wasn't feeling the whole sitting in school with the risk of with the mask and the whole shot and everything. Just me personally. So
You remember?
I wanted to
You remember we talked
protect
about
my daughter
that
from all
necessary pressure?
Yeah, that was one of those
It
moments.
was necessary pressure.
It was like, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
What you
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
Sometimes you need that necessary pressure
Yeah.
to keep. Yeah.
Like, and the thing is just making sure she get the information.
Get it. She understand it.
I'll say the most challenging thing is like how they taught, like say for math, they don't teach them math how they taught us math, and then so on and so forth. And like now when you come along and they bringing homework home, like nah, you do this. No, my teacher said do this. But like that's not how you do that. Like why you doing all of that?
Why would you do all of that?
Yeah. Then like it's
like
a conflict between you and the child, and then the child and the student, the child and the teacher. And now that's a messed up triangle. So why not just if y'all's methods is basically just to take the basics and give it to them, but sprinkle in what you really want to give it to them because you control the curriculum or whatever. Why can't we do it ourselves?
You gonna give them a little more.
It's a task, but eventually what I would like to possibly do is use some of the facilities and buildings that we used back in the day to maybe have some type of like community schooling or homeschool type programs where people who have the same type of mentality or may not be able to send their kids to school or whatever, they can come here and learn different trades, because what they don't teach in school, I would want to try to instill in her the stuff that's coming along like we had talked about coding. Like they not really talking about coding and finances and economics, business in school until you get way in college, and then you have to sign up for those classes. By the time you get to college, you behind. So that's it's a task, but I'm head first in it.
You in it now, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm in it.
You got no choice.
Yeah,
That's that pressure.
I got no choice.
That pushing on you.
Necessary pressure. Just a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
And one of the joys or benefits I see is like running a business and school, and I can teach both of them at the same time. So maybe mathematics or like I might have an order for like 100 flyers or 120 flyers.
You incorporate that into a list.
Yeah, how many can I fit on this one sheet of paper, and how many do I need to print out? And I'll give her different equations along the day. Little let her work them out, and now whenever I ask, like yesterday when I was DJing, I asked her to bring me a water. She brought it back there, that's $5. I'm like, I'm not paying you no $5, just bring me the water.
But you gave me show.
What can you get a free water brought to you?
I don't work for this.
I work for this.
I was playing.
Bother me. I wasn't bothering you.
You should have broke off. That's delivered to you?
You give my niece that $5.
That's delivered to you?
That was
I can incorporate, both
you got a tip.
And see that she can, pick up on it. But
because she's very, very keen.
Yeah,
she gonna be on your ass.
Yeah, on your
ass. Almost should have gave her that $5.
A prime example of what she did. We was listening to 101.9 all the time.
Right.
So, Tone X was on there, and he was like, "This is the word of the day." The word of the day was, and it was like he quoted, "Let today be better than yesterday. Make yesterday mad at today."
Yes.
I'm like, wow.
Very funny.
So I didn't think nobody was paying attention. She was in the car with me.
She
riding, but she wanted to go to the little thing where they get the little cone thing. Pelican.
Yep.
Her and Mirror. My grandkids in the car, so we goes to Pelican. We get this stuff, and they got all that different stuff. I didn't want nothing. Let's go. We're not sitting out here.
Let's get it and go.
Yeah. So Zamara mixed hers up. Mirror always told, this wasn't as good as I thought it was, Grandma. I was like, see, you always ordered something different. So Zamara, she tasted hers. She's like, I'm sorry yesterday, but the day done made you mad. She got it. She said, I looked at her, I said, you
understood
was
it. She understood
She said, yeah,
it,
Grandma. Tom X said,
yeah,
make yesterday mad
at
today.
She understood it. She took the information in
and used
understood it.
And
to
understood
herself.
it.
a topic for the...
That girl is intelligent as hell.
She's very keen.
I said, oh, girl, you was listening. She said, I said, oh.
And about to get busy.
And got busy.
Getting busy.
And got busy.
Not about to.
Got
Getting
busy.
busy.
That
I'm out
tripped me
probably 3 different colors.
Because she was paying attention. She was listening when I thought she wasn't.
She applied it.
You know, because just like I told her, my radio don't pick up 97.9.
It don't even go to that.
It don't even go to that. It don't even go.
No, that's the word of the day coming on. I turn it up. You know, we're going to learn something. Hell, I learned something from it. You know what I'm saying? You can learn from anything, anybody, any age. You got to be willing to take in the information, like you said. You have to be ready for the information.
To receive it.
To understand it, you have to be ready for it.
Yeah.
And she was ready.
She was ready, and she applied it. And she applied it.
Yesterday, man, I'm making that.
I'm making that.
That's what she said.
And she applied it instantly. It wasn't long.
She thought about it. It was like later on that evening. You know what I'm saying? When we listened to the word of the day come on around 3:30, 4 o'clock, when it's time for Tone X to be getting ready to get off the radio station. Mm-hmm. But before he got off, he always have a word for you for the day.
For the day.
You sync this
quote
in.
Of the day or whatever.
The quote of the day. This is your quote for the day.
Right.
I want you to take this in. And she took it in.
Yeah.
I said, girl, you was listening. She said,
She said, ooh, yesterday.
Said, that thing good.
Yesterday. Yeah. What she say, mama?
Yesterday, I'm sorry.
Today.
That made you mad.
I'm using that. I'm taking that one. I'm taking that one.
Oh God.
That is all right.
Yeah, that's
but
what
she applied it. She took it.
She did.
She understood it.
And she just gave it to me just like that. And I was ready to listen. I'm like, what? Yeah. Oh, okay. You was listening.
You was listening.
And every time that I go and we get something to eat or whatever, if I'm paying for something, I tell them, I say, y'all give me my change. Don't tell me how much it is. I call on a mirror or tomorrow to be ready for it. Okay, well, how much change I supposed to get? Because I'm going to need you to know your money.
Yeah.
If I don't know nothing else, I know my money. Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
If nothing else, you need to know how to count your money.
I need you to know what that, I need you to count that money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need you to count that money.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, needed that.
Hey, I just want to say, Sean, man, I'm sick of you, man.
I mean,
but I love you, though.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you why I love you, though.
Why you love me?
I love you because
you ain't never told me. Tell me.
I love you because you could take something that we just throw out there and make it relevant. Like any little bull jive that we can just throw out there. Like if somebody come and they think they know more about this subject, it might be something you might not even just necessarily just know about, like loans or I mean just anything, because everybody don't know how to apply different words to make them the meaning right. Like for instance, we had a situation to where we was talking about the forgiveness loans, right? And they were thinking, or my understanding from what they were thinking was that the forgiveness loan mean they can get it and they don't have to pay it back. No, that's not. No. The thing about it is that any loan or anything that anybody gets you, it is to be received back in a certain way. The forgiveness would be the interest rate, which that's how we applied it to it. And I'm saying that specifically because that was the conversation we had. Like, so, everybody got all these, I guess with the pandemic and everything going, they giving out all the stimuluses, grants, and everything. Because I went to college, like all of us did, So if I got a grant, I wasn't worrying about the grant was mine. That's why they granted it to me. Now, a loan is something that somebody else had to help me sign up for. You know what I mean? And
you done made a deal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You agreed to a specific contract, or agreement. Agreement. You know what I'm saying? But I guess certain words that now, and my point of it is that now they try to manipulate the mind by putting different words in it to make it seem like it's free, and it's not.
But what I'm telling you is the first paragraph tell you what you're gonna get. All that shit after that,
understanding of it. What I'm saying is, you know
what the fuck they said in the first paragraph, but they gonna say
he makes it more simpler for you to understand things. That's why you love him like that. Just like Brendan had to explain a while ago about, you can get information, you can get all the process, but if you're not ready to receive it, see how he explained that differently to make everybody understand it. Everybody don't have the same concept that everybody have. Maybe you might read it one time and get an understanding. It might take me 2 or 3 more times. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get it. But you got it. You already got it.
Break it down real.
Right. You make it simple. Yeah.
Oh, that's why you love
it. And for that, I love you. Just and the way you know sometimes because you can boomerang me sometimes. You can throw that motherfucker. I'm talking about
what the boomerang do though.
And that motherfucker be lost. And I say, where the hell did he go with that? And all of a sudden, he got there. And all of a sudden, he started to round it back. And all of a sudden, it's like, oh, boom. That's what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody, like, me and your relationship and friendship is different from me and his friendship relationship.
Because me and
his friendship relationship is different between y'all's friendship relationship. And you know, me personally, you know, but you, I guess you know, you back now or you here. It was like it was a piece of myself missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's true. Even now with him, with IB. Oh, he about to get it too. Same thing with IB. Same thing with him. Like if he come home or if he come back and I don't get to see him, it's like, all right, I missed him or whatever, but it's still a piece of, it's like, damn, I might have, could have, damn, why didn't I make the time to do that? Because one thing about it is you never know when you don't get that time back. One thing you don't get is time back. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no such thing as time.
So, well, whatever.
Enjoy the moment.
What I'm saying is you don't get that back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I would feel some type of way if Felicia was to move or leave.
Oh gosh, you feel me? It would just be so. But I also understand it. I also understand that you can't live your life for me, or you can't just do everything for me. You know,
that's farther away. So when she get off of work, she's straight going home. She go home, and we understand that. We're good though, you know. And it's all good. Because when she get off of work, she's straight 85 going to Belmont. You know, that's like with me and Sherry.
Belmont now?
Yeah, she stay in Belmont. That's why we don't see her like that. And I understand that. That's a little piece.
Right, but it's still a piece of yourself.
Yeah.
That is, I mean,
but I'm happy for you.
Yes, I don't want it to be like
I'm like, oh man,
you should do this and you shouldn't do it.
It ain't even like that because I got a life too.
But I guess that's why we make so much now. Because they say, oh, you know, if they get together, you know, or
because I always thought when Sean Ryan,
we have such a good time. You know what I'm saying? Together.
We lose a job every time with Sean around.
It don't be because Sean around.
Sean be around.
Sean just lost one.
Yeah,
Sean just lost one.
Hey, that's some shit.
But it really is.
It is.
Because it's a piece of your life.
You can live without a mother, father, a brother. I'm just saying. Right. But you got to have one friend.
Hold on. Mom, can I say this?
You got to.
I ain't no bad influence.
I ain't it like that.
We just.
Y'all do shit.
It's
okay.
But like she said, we've learned to be better. We've learned to understand that it's better. You know, like
as long as you better yourself, it shouldn't be no problem.
And the ones that raised us,
I think so.
They were more of hard work and making sure you was stable and you was okay.
But
now,
we do that
I'm
too,
saying their education. They wanted us to be educated.
Y'all
they wanted us to be
educated. But y'all taught us well because we still do that too.
I know.
We make sure I was taken care of too, though. We just
and even like with IB, you know, like my best friend my whole life. You know, like we grew up, we had that shoot ball together. I'm talking about ride bike. He tried to kill me a couple times. A couple times he tried to kill me.
Can't neither one of y'all dump.
But
I know.
You can't.
I can dunk that. I can dunk that.
No, you can't.
Pulled your damn hamstring.
Well, see, nobody asked you. You talking about dunking the back.
That's the truth. That's what you gonna do if you try.
Yeah, if you try. Matter of fact, I don't even think you're gonna even try.
I wouldn't dare. She told us yesterday, hey, go ahead. Ain't neither one of you going to work tomorrow.
Ain't neither one of you going to
But if they talk about wrestling, shit.
Ain't nobody
I
wrestling.
said, yeah, you right. It's over, yeah, all right.
Yeah,
we
man.
We ain't attempted.
And I see so much of the, like when we was younger, man, we ran the grass and we didn't run. We was in the street, but it wasn't like I guess the new term of street guys. But we was on our bikes. We didn't want to be in the house. I didn't want to be in the house with mama, cause you're gonna be doing something that you don't want to do. You ain't about to sit in there and play that damn game all fucking day because you running up a
think
power.
that's where the kids going wrong.
Yes,
man.
because we went outside.
Maybe that should be for next week. Because we get ready to get off
That's
on
a whole other topic.
Yeah.
But
But it's all good though. I love it. Well, we the audience.
Oh, no, you not audience no more.
It's honest.
No. It's the truth.
Yeah.
Because I did not want to be in the house with my mama. Now I used to remember waking up Saturday mornings and I hear that TLC or one of them things. So I already know what it is.
Time to clean.
See, I have to say that. And he didn't grow up in my house.
Yep.
You feel me? So you can already know.
And I'm
So I'm about to get up and get out of here as fast as I can. Let me get this, do this.
Mama, what you want me to do?
Yeah.
No, they already know the truth.
Or those type of things. But this generation, I guess now it's more or less of the order. The order ain't the same.
It's time.
The order ain't the same. It's not the same. The order in the houses and just the whole process of it is not the same. And I guess it's hard between the generations to try with the technology and the things that's going on now. These kids can be entertained with phones and electronics and things like that. And he's always been, he's our IT guy, always. But, it was fun when I done it with him, but we still had like our outside, like our childhood, with it. But now I understand why he's still so good at those things that I'm not as good at, and I might be better at some other things that he's not as good at.
It's okay.
But as a union, it's an unstoppable force.
Because his method is we all can eat.
We go eat. We win it every time. We win.
W.E.T.
We win it every time. You know what I'm saying?
You own it now. It's over.
I'm trying to get off. And bye-bye.
I just want to say, that is mama too. You know what I'm saying? The lady.
This is the other wet one.
Wet one, I like that.
She the wet one. She the other wet one. Don't you want to get wet? Don't you want to be wet? Who don't want to be wet? Don't you want to be wet?
This is their design. This is their business.
All of that.
This is their business.
I kind of
Sure. Yes, ma'am.
This is their business.
Don't you want to be wet?
This is their business. They gave me the gold tooth and all.
Don't you want it wet?
every time.
Every time. If we play, we want to win every time. I want it wet.
And bye-bye from us. Now we all fit. I'm done.
Hey, well, I guess we can get into the conversation or end it like this. Again, the heart's here. My main man, I.B. Shaka.
And we still ain't had no co-hosts.
Are you gonna fire him?
Not on camera.
Look, it's been empty the whole time. Yeah.
And get the chair. Yeah, you got to get
the
chair.
Show.
What? 9 minutes.
Show what's gonna happen? 9 minutes. How long it's been?
Don't matter. He's fired.
But you gonna hire him. You gonna hire him back just so you can do
on
what?
Camera.
And do
what?
You fired. And then I'm telling you got that.
You gonna burp it. You gonna burp it.
Get on that.
Hey, but And again, I want to say, man,
Hey,
you
look,
know,
bro,
the
they
heart's
about to
here.
let me outside. It's over
Go ahead.
The heart's here, man. You know, hit the record button. Billy, we out here. Spaceman Stuw, take us out.
As always, I appreciate you for tuning in to another episode of Hit the Record Button.
Like, comment, subscribe.
What he said, all platforms.
Come on, YouTuber.
Follow all the social media platforms. Follow Win.Every.Time. I'll make sure I have everything up here on the screen. Follow UAPRadio. Stay up to date on all things new regarding the Black community news. If you need flyers, business cards, posters, or anything of that nature for your marketing material needs, for your business, you can contact me today at 704-418-1876, and we are out.
Yeah, Billy.
I leave social media platform.
Yeah.